Alright. Picking up where we left off with Achi having come to realize that she is now very different in appearance, but also in her physique, because she feels fast and strong, and overall just really powerful, as you feel just ether surge within you. Top of the round, Ashi.
Alright. Alright. Oh.
I literally just turned it on and it's already, like, being stubborn.
Gotcha.
Anyway, how's it going?
Yep.
I expect it to crash many times, for whatever reason.
Heh. We love to see it. By which I mean, we don't. See, so 3 of them look to be in a nice little radio there. Quite possibly. Although 2 of them...
Get to the map.
Yeah. There's a bush here. There are bushes in the way, granted. But I don't think that's gonna matter much in my mind.
No. Oh yeah, and as you're like moving up over there, you hear Leonid's voice in your mind. Oh yeah. Thing about red magic. It operates on intent. It's only as destructive and dangerous as you want it to be.
Interesting.
And you get that. Because the energy you attack with is not physical or magical. It is ephemeral.
Yep. Well, that being said, last time I spotted a spot with him. Although I should probably go up to the north because to try and so that they don't run away. This is not a matter of. Let's see.
Yeah, these are just sentries.
Yeah, but it was also said that I shouldn't let them run too far. I need to send a message, but not letting them escape.
Yeah, like I said, they're sentries. First thing they're gonna do is engage you and then just run to the others.
Yeah. Yeah, so greater multi-attack, I think, is coming up.
Sorry, what?
It's a greater multi-attack.
On who? Move your token accordingly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up to this one over here. Upside slash 15 feet. Everything is 15 feet, except for onrush.
Yeah, which is really long range. So, essentially, you can do them in whatever order you want.
I read this before, but it's like, it's just so, a lot of information. Anyway, upstanding slash, I think.
It's a matter of, like I said, you're probably going to need a copy, paste, or whatever the fuck your mods are, so you can just copy, paste it. I didn't bother copying it over because they were different.
Yep.
Otherwise, we're going to be here all day where you would do math. But yeah, essentially, the attacks are pretty straightforward. The first one, the more you use it, the higher the critical range of it is. The second attack has the potential to do a lot of fucking damage. And then the third attack leaves bleed and heals you. And onrush is fuck you, execution.
Yep, upstanding slash.
So a crit attack, damage attack, and bleed slash healing attack. And you can only do any one of the attacks 2 times in your turn. But that doesn't matter with this one.
No.
Because you do all 4.
And they can't miss, I believe, so there's this. I'm just hoping this is correct.
No, they can still miss.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me fucking check the fucking thing. Because they do get a bonus to stuff.
Yeah, for you as much.
Just find where it is. Fucking ADHD. Yeah, essentially, the attacks you use have additional cause and gain a bonus to your attack rolls equal to dexterity modifier, as well as a bonus to damage rolls equal to your strength modifier, which both are 10. So it's a plus 10 to attack rolls for each one of these attacks.
Okay. Well, that's at least a 33 to hit.
Suffice to say that it's.
Plus 10. Three to 12 plus 13. This is still using Shiraki Ichimonri, so it's the same degree of...
What? What?
I still get the 44 fire damage, right?
Well, look at the attack. It tells you precisely what it does.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm talking about. You need to make a copy paste for the attacks and damage rolls.
Yep, it's to next, right next to it there. I do believe. .48 damage to that fellow up there. That's AS1.
So you just close the distance in just what feels like a brief moment before going to attack with both hands. You realize that
Yeah, I'm not supposed to.
your weapon feels like a butter knife as far as like overall weight. And you realize that swinging this with 2 hands is going to be harder than swinging with 1.
Yep.
So you just take one big slash across him, like in a wide sweeping arc. And you just cut into him across his chest and down his side with just glowing red energy that both burns and slashes into him. He did not like that.
Hey, hey.
Well, he tries to uncanny dodge, but it doesn't go very well for him.
30...
And which number is this one?
AS1. 12, 11, 10. Okay. Spear. How's it looking after that, by the way? You said?
Hold on 1 second. Well, you don't have assessment skill that's any degree of high, though he's not looking too good.
In that case,
You think he's about, about half-ish HP.
well, then he's getting a spear for a total 48 to hit.
And that hits.
And...
Now roll 3d3.
Yep. 3d3. 3, 1, 1. Okay.
So you roll your damage dice an additional 2 times.
Okay.
And just gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt indeed. Okay, can I just add that to it?
Yeah, essentially just roll it with the damage.
Damaged! 80.
So you realize, wait, the thing's a butter knife. You can stab with it. So you take your sword and just thrust it into this guy and just straight through his chest. And then just yank back out and he just falls on the ground.
Hey.
And then here, Leonidas. Oh, don't worry. Sis can fix him.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, that should give me 32 flame charges so far. There you go. And then comes my onrush, which I'm gonna use to, like, I'm assuming it's onrush. It says onslaught on the sheet, but that's only
Yes.
yeah.
It's onrush. It should say onrush. I see it as onrush on mine. I'm looking at the same sheet you are. I see onrush.
Yep. So then
60 points or 60 flame charges.
yeah.
Although
Oh, wait,
you don't pay that with this attack because greater multi-attack. Pew pew pew.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, so then
You still have level slash and onrush.
yeah, I do. If I use onrush now, I can reduce the cost.
Well, you're still gonna do it anyway.
Meh.
Are you sure you want to use the execution before the other attack?
Probably not. So we use, let's see, I can use spear or I can use
I'm
upstanding
just
slash.
saying.
Let's see, maybe I use upstanding slash then. That might be something. So yeah, I'm gonna go upstanding slash to build. Fix this one. As after quick eviscerating this fellow, I just hop on by. I can see this one, right? The sentry in the bush.
Yeah, you can see all of them. He's just kind of hiding up against the tree. That's a big ass tree, but he's just kind of like up against the trunk.
Mm-hmm. So then I just whirl around, step in there absurdly fast, and just whirl around with another upstanding slash cleave, try and cleave upwards in an uppercut.
So with this attack, you essentially focus your energy and eventually just cudgel this guy like right in the gut with your weapon, because the energy of it becomes a blunting force, and you just almost knock the wind out of this guy.
Alright, here's the damages. 58. Deezums.
Again, this guy tries to dodge it out of the way, but you are just way too fast. From your perspective, he's moving like at a crawl, because you're just so much faster. And this is number 3?
Number 2. Ooh, another. So she says that like soon as she evisceration was like 1, moves around and does what you had described.
Yeah, so alright.
I rolled attack and I think I hit, and then I rolled damage.
Oh yeah, he hit him and he's somewhere around half HP-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's still standing, but that hurt.
Well, these are labeled the
Roll attack.
I get another attack. Thought
Yeah, you make 4 attacks.
Okay.
You make 1 with each of the main attacks, and then onrush.
Okay,
You
so
made 3 attacks.
yeah, let's try an onrush then, because now he's missing a lot of HP, so this might just work. It's missing an item, but hey, it's whatever.
What?
The cost here.
No,
There.
it's on the right-hand side.
Yeah, level slash, but not on this one. There you go, 50.
Oh yeah, and essentially, you with the greater multi-attack, you make one of each. So you wouldn't 2 of the same.
So I wouldn't do 2 of the same?
No, you can't do. You just do one of each one.
Well then.
So it doesn't really matter because they had the same result.
Okay. Okay, in that case, yeah. Back to 18, so this would have been an onrush, essentially. Okay, coolios.
Yeah, it's one of each. Like I've said for the 4th time now. Harry, wake up!
Dantel.
So yeah, you just cudgel this dude. He's hurting.
Yep, let's see, bonus action. Yes, this is hurting. I'm going to... Almost as if I don't see him, I'm just gonna move away from him. Like so. To bait him into attacking me.
So after that attack, he clearly kind of, catches his guard and then really quickly takes a slash at you as you go to move away. And suffice to say, you see this coming. You notice that essentially your perspective from your third eye and your psionics, you feel as if you're just watching everything around you happen before it does.
Wait.
So you see this coming seconds before it happens. And you easily just step out of the way. And he's kind of taken aback at this, that you read him perfectly.
Wait,
And as he's following through his slash, he realizes he just left a big opening in his guard with that attack.
I forgot about advantage. Okay, no. So it's
So
a...
you can make any one of the 3 attacks, other than onrush.
Other than onrush.
Pick one.
I wanna...
Although you still have to use the attack's cost, so keep that in mind.
Okay, gotcha. So, let me go. Let's use 2 key points now, for now. 14. And then make it, spear. I like spear. Spear! Let's say 42 to hit.
And that definitely hits. Roll 3d3.
Yeah. Oh.
And so you can only use each one twice per round, so you can't use spear again this round.
Okay, gotcha. So, I think that's 2 uses of 3d12 then?
I believe it's on a 1.
Oh, it's on the 1. Okay, so then it's 1 extra.
So you get 1. So double damage, go. Damage down.
Yeah! Plus 3d12. 79 damage.
So, taking advantage of this opening that you totally made, you just take your sword and kind of like turn your arm a bit, pull back, and just jab into this guy's like shoulder and just pierce right through him. And when you pull your blade out, he's on the ground.
Did you say... You cut out at the very end of the sentence.
So he just kind of like falls down and just poof, after you just literally run him through with your sword. He definitely dead.
2. She says out loud. This is like a very matter-of-fact tone of voice. And... I'm just gonna walk slowly in this direction here. The rest of my movement.
You have a lot of movement.
I know. I know, but I can't make any more attacks.
There you can.
Oh, I
You
can.
have Onrush.
I have Onrush? Like this? Okay.
Yeah, you never used it. You just... That was an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Alright. So then, yeah, I Onrush. So, start slowly walking there and just quickly pick up the pace. Move towards A3.
So as you move towards him, you step forward, and it feels like the
Around
world
there.
around you just blurs into fire. And the next moment, you're right on top of this guy. He's just
Alright.
taking it back at you. He was not expecting this. Roll this at advantage because he was not ready for you to just jump on him.
Onrush! That's a 42 to hit.
Well, that definitely hits.
He's not missing any hit points, so... Just normal damage.
Yep.
37. And then 9 extra flare points.
Alright. So, and how much was that?
37. There's also burning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You.
I think? Yeah, I think he's...
Yeah, you roll the whatever that is. It says on the attack.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I think it's 2d12 or something. I forget.
It's because the sword itself is always deals fire damage. That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's essentially it's slashing plus fire damage.
Yeah.
And then essentially that's that burn plus the burn from this onslaught. So it's or the whatever the fuck it is.
So I guess that would be 15 burn, or some such. Sorry. Or 10 burn. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, the counter is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've made 5 attacks this round. 1, 2.
Yeah. You've made each of the 4.
Oh, I need to
and
roll
you made an
before.
additional one from your counter die.
Okay, I add 9 to the counter from the thing.
Well, that 1 becomes a 4.
So I'm at 10.
Yeah, keep in mind, all 1s become their maximum value.
Yeah, correct. I briefly forgot about the strongest. So in that case, that 1 from before would become a 12, and another becomes a 4. So 37 plus 11 plus 4 plus 3. Oh, he actually took 51 damage.
Yeah, he's not looking too great after that. I think he's about half.
Okay. I'm new to D&D, you see. I'm joking. Anyway. bonus attack, I'm just gonna focus ether.
Alright, so you take a moment and run your hand across your sword. And as you do, it begins to just radiate with glowing red energy that almost burns, but not quite. It's as if it's like some kind of forceful energy that's on fire, but not quite on fire. So that then ends your turn.
Yeah, it does. And I'm just and my mouth is slowly forms into a smile. As I'm looking towards this fellow who I disappeared in front of him.
Number 3, like, looks over to the others. Get the others! And so he then makes 2 attacks on you.
Alright.
Like, as he draws his, like, rapier.
Alright, so that's 2d10 plus 10. Counter! That's a 10 and a 20 and a 17.
So, as he goes to attack, you realize that this guy is good. Like, his technique is, like, almost flawless. This guy clearly trains. Though, you're just so much faster than him that you just knock aside his weapon. Exposing an opening in his guard.
Alright, this will be...
So, whichever one you use 2 times, you can't use again.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it was Spear?
Yeah, I still had... Yeah. It's not been in my turn yet, so then in case it's upstanding slash... Alright, so I'm just gonna make 2 attacks here, because I assume both of them connect.
Yeah, you beat his second one too.
That's a nat 20 on the second one. We're gonna be the first one.
So, with the first attack you knock out of the way, you just kind of do a backspin with your weapon with this long sweep and just smack it to his side, and you hear, like, several audible pops as you just effectively just hit him on the side with your glowing red energy.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Actually, don't even bother. This second attack is gonna kill him.
Yeah, technically I have 3
which
valor.
one do you use?
I have to use upstanding slash. Or actually I have level slash, so I can use upstanding slash one more time. Did it knock him on the first one?
No, he'd be still standing.
Then I level slash for the second.
Yeah, that's why. So with it, taking advantage of this, he like tries to, attack again with his rapier after you just whacked him in the side. But again, you just step aside as he like attacks. He just taken aback that you just so flawlessly read him. And when you do, you just take your weapon and glide it along the ground for a second before sweeping up with a large slash straight across this guy.
As soon as I do that,
and as that happens, you take the guy's arm off that had the rapier, and he just falls over.
in the same moment, the motion that I'm doing that, I turn towards Senshi 4 and 5, and just go 3.
So the 2 stop and look at each other and just fucking run, like straight up north. They're just like, yeah, no, we can't beat that thing, whatever it is. So they both just dash the fuck over there.
Can I assume that I have max flame charges at this point? I don't know. There's a chance I might not have.
With that attack, you definitely get.
Yay! Alrighty. Okay,
Alright,
it's time to get into it.
Oh wait, your second attack wasn't needed. I forgot that you used focus ether, so.
Oh yeah, I derped about that one. I derped. So, I didn't need to use level
based
slash.
off of that.
Make that 15 again. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that attack would have one-shot him, unless you rolled really fucking bad damage.
Gotcha.
Which, considering the probability of rolling a 1 on your damage dice becoming a maximum, we'll just say that definitely would have killed him.
Yes.
So yeah, one big slash, or just your attack that hit him in the sides leaves a nice audible crunch as he just falls to the ground.
Alrighty. So it's my turn again, yeah?
Yeah, as these two just fucking ran and then ended the turn.
Okay.
And the rogues, hold on.
Yeah? Cutting action. See if they're fast enough to escape me. Speed 120.
Alright, so they'd get that far. Because action, bonus action, just dash, dash, dash.
Alrighty.
Gotta go fast.
So those are 3 Valor. That's nice. Anyway, I no longer have Field Goose either.
Yeah, so now your turn.
I do believe as a free action, I'm gonna restore some red magic. That's a 2. I regain 2 charges of red magic, and I lose all my flame charges.
Yep. So now you have to use key to attack.
Yep. Where is my red magic? There we go. 7. Cool. I was doing that to conserve. But I'm missing a beat. I have yes movement. 5, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45.
So you run after them and you catch them in like 2 seconds. You're already on them.
60, that's 65 feet of movement. And this is gonna be... So I have access to... Oh yeah, I have to use red magic for greater split and horizontal and such stuff.
Yep.
See, do I think there's
Also,
gonna be...
roll 1d4 for each attack that you've made. For the greater split counter. Which you've made 5 attacks. So roll 4 instances of 1d4.
3, 1, 4 ones, which is now 4 and 4, so...
Well, no, those don't count
Okay.
for this.
Okay, gotcha.
Because they're not an attack roll, damage roll, etc., etc.
Got it.
See, this is a meta roll.
Meta roll? Okay. So, add 9 to the counter?
Yep.
Well, the counter would be 19 then. Technically
Well,
speaking.
it'd be 10.
Okay.
Because it starts at 0.
Gotcha. So there's gonna be a lot more coming, so do I think I
You
should...
imagine after these two, there's definitely going to be more.
Yeah, probably not. I probably don't need to use the greatest split right now. I can wait until I see more people coming.
You can't use it until... Well, you need your standard action to do it. So you couldn't do it this turn even if you wanted to. Like, if you make an attack. Which you don't think you'll need to do.
No, so just use the basic stuff for now. Sounds like a plan. I'll use a spear.
So which one are you using?
I'm using a
Yeah.
spear. Yeah, I'm using a spear, and so if I don't use multi-attack, it's just 4. It's 4 attacks, correct?
No, it's 3. You use the number of attacks that you have.
Okay, so 3.
So it's just a basic multi-attack.
So using key points to use spear and level slash to start with. $40 and 35 to hit on
And those hit.
number 5.
Yep.
Nice.
So roll damage. Alright, we'll roll 3d3 first.
Yep,
Then roll
3d3.
damage.
3d3. 2, 1, 1.
Well, that counts for a world of hurt.
So that's 2d, the 40-12, correct? And it's now
Well,
10.
essentially, it's 3d12 for each one. So that would be plus 6d12 to what you already do.
Oh yeah, correct.
Actually, hold on. I made a mistake here. Let me find... I just realized. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Let me find your thing.
4.
It's not just 3d12 piercing. It's also 5d4. So that'd be 10d4. So 6d12 and 10d4.
So, okay, so that's a spear. Cool.
Yeah, I forgot to add the 3d12 and plus the 5d4.
Okay, so that's 9d12 and 10d4. I believe.
Yeah. Now, technically, it'd be 15d4 because of your normal.
Oh, so then we do another one of these. E4. Okay.
Well, those ones are maximum, so... Suffice to say, as this guy's running, you come up behind him and just take your sword and jab right through him. And the momentum of him just makes him just fall off your blade just onto the ground. He's very dead.
4. How does...
He just like looks over his shoulder and says, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Like, how fast is this person?
I'm gonna use the rest of the movement to just pop on right in front of him. And there's coming a level slash! There's a level slash coming his way!
So you just move up, cut him off, and just swing down into him.
And 2d10 attack of bleed. I'll do this separately. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, spear hurts if you roll good.
Level slash. And one of them's a 12. Plus an additional 11, which is 66. Plus. Plus 3. Plus 3. And then that means I technically get to roll. 1, 2. Wait, if the strongest is proc, does that mean that I get to re-roll the force? I think so, right? Because I've 1 as a 4, and I roll extra d4s. For
Yeah,
every
they're
4.
considered. The effect stack, the strongest happens before anything else. So if you have something that gives you whatever on a max roll, then that would take an effect after. So yeah, so that's what makes the strongest so good, is it happens before all other effects.
Well, yeah, suffice to say, this is really good.
This is gonna hurt. So you use this guy's momentum against him and just slash down across him. And he almost loses his balance, but manages to keep on foot as you just gash right across his torso. He's still standing, but he's not looking good at all.
Let's see, there's approximately 70 flame charges that I just procured. And he has bleed, 2d10 plus 10 stacks.
Yep.
Bleed. Okay, that's not nice for him. He's got 28 stacks of bleed.
Well, it sucks to be this guy. You can make 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
Just wait, no, that's your second. You can make 1 more attack.
Yes. So you said that he looks to be at death's door, right?
Not quite. He's close. He's not looking so hot.
Well, in that case, I'm using spear again because I think I can do that.
Yeah, you can use it twice per turn.
Yeah, that should reduce the flame cost to 0, right?
That is correct.
So I do that.
Yeah, opening with a greater multi-attack is a
32.
great way to get a lot of flame charge.
32.
Oh, that hits. Roll 3d3 and see how unlucky this guy is.
3d3. 2, 3, and 2.
Well, he's lucky.
No, yeah, no extra, nothing extra. Okay. And that's still, a lot of damage. 52.
So, just as you did for the other guy, you just run this guy through, and he almost just kind of like goes up your blade a bit due to the momentum. So you just like kick him off of your sword.
He does recharges. He's very dead, suffice to say, right?
Yeah, he is very dead.
Just kind of sighs. 5.
Alright, let's see here.
65, 70. Nothing matters.
So, with like the commotion, like going on outside, you notice like from the left tent, like somebody just kind of like looks out, like what the fuck's going on out there? And they see you and the 2 dead sentries, and he's just like, oh fuck, and like disappears inside for a moment. Before a whole bunch of guys just storm out of the tents. Actually, roll initiative.
Alrighty.
And I need to move your token for a second. Yeah.
At the 44. Very nice. And I don't really need to roll the greater split counter right now. I don't think.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm trying to get shit copied over here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So, as these guys just burst out of these 2 tents, you just take a few steps back and just patiently wait as they kind of get into position against you.
Just kind of place my sword on the ground and rest on it with my arms crossed. And I see you to join. I was worried you might have been missing this lesson.
So, time's around. Mushy.
Yep.
Before I fuck with the turn order,
Okay.
I want to see what's left.
And to see what's left.
Yeah. Because,
Gotcha.
suffice to say, your greater split is currently
Active.
charged.
Yeah. So she's just like leaning on the sword for a second, like, I was worried you might miss the lesson. And then just deftly grab the sword that she was leaning against.
Let me find where this is.
Yeah.
There we go. That.
I can just focus ether because it's a bonus action, right?
Well, that one doesn't apply to the AoE. It applies to the
gotcha.
single.
Yeah, not that I should do that anyway. Alright, let's see. Half
Yeah,
radio,
so,
greatest with horizontal.
Yeah, let's see, grab that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's static. There we go. That's what it was. I forgot. 654. So, yes.
Alright. Well, as these guys all kind of get in position and begin to then move to engage you, like, none of them say anything. They're just all business. Unlike these sentries, you can tell at a glance that these are very seasoned fighters. Suffice to say, whoever these people are that were coming after you were taking you very seriously. Because these are no chumps.
Yeah. So greatest split horizontal. I don't need to roll, but they have to make 3 charisma saves.
You make an attack roll.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. I just read that part because yeah. There you go. Boop. Greater radio. And to make this one really hurt, point of valor to make at advantage. Okay, 29.
Well, that's a DC of 29, and now you guys all gonna make some saves on. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a charisma save, so this might suck a little for a lot of people. Because none of them are proficient.
I see. Plus 39.
Mm.
60 feet radial. So if I move, if I were here, that would be 5, 10, 25.
Alright, so you take your sword
Oh.
and you just hold it out to your side and just make a large sweep across you from your left to your right. And as you do, just a wave of energy just cuts through the air, and you can feel it as if it's just burning the air as it just slices right through.
Yeah, I think that hits every single one of them.
And suffice to say, they're not doing so good. Roll damage.
Yeah.
And you know, so the overwhelming majority of them just take this without any real, like, preparation for it. Though you notice 3 of them fare better than the others, but that's relatively speaking.
Let's see, so that's... Hold on, that's not correct, because I don't know how to make the thing reroll, or set to 12, so it's... Plus 11, plus 11, plus 11. Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, extra 2d4. 44. 84.
So, despite some of them being more prepared than
more.
the others,
And more.
as you take...
There's another one. And another one! Jesus! Okay.
So, as you do this, and you're like, okay, you've seen what this can do while not in this form. When you use it against Leonidas. So you just take a wide swing from left to right, and as you slash through, the 2 trees in front of you and the rock are just cut in half. As are every last one of them, as they all just fall down in 2 pieces. They're all dead.
All of the assassins are dead.
Yeah, all of them. One guy passed too, but he just barely took enough damage to die.
Jesus. Also, the strongest apply to the. No, I don't think it applies to the fucking conversion of to red magic, right? Redirect
What?
when I use
No.
Yeah.
Because that's a meta roll.
So yeah, that's I regain one more charge of red magic.
And it's technically it's 1d3, not 1d4.
Okay, should I roll it again then?
Sure.
Okay, I regain 3.
So as quickly as they come out, you just slice through, and well, that tree is toast. That tree is toast, and this rock is now significantly smaller.
6.
There.
Okay, so I have that many red magic charges. Okay. Okay.
And you hear Leonidas in the back of your mind. Oh, don't worry, Sis can fix him.
Sure hope so. I repeat mentally. I reply mentally. Because while it feels good to teach the Red Dragon lesson, it's... I don't like killing people.
These aren't red dragons.
Sorry, yeah.
These look to be like some mercenary company, but they're definitely professionals.
Yeah.
You have no idea what affiliation they have, though.
Okay, my bad. So she doesn't see it. It's more so like... I'm happy to teach some no good thugs a lesson. I don't like killing people.
Oh, good thing it's only a temporary problem. Alright, so...
I just step on forward, if I can, because I have a lot of movement.
Well, before you do...
Gotcha.
Where's this at?
Suffice to say, I am back at 3 Valor.
Oh yeah, I need to put it so you don't get Valor for that attack.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
Because that's gonna kill a lot of stuff.
Okay, so I'm at 2 Valor still.
Essentially, it's a Mook Slayer.
Gotcha, so I'm at 2 Valor. Yeah, hey Ollie, you called that. Oh, she's just gonna...
Yeah, Leonidas realized, it's easier to just fix them.
I feel like Ashi has become a boogeyman to the sentries in the great beyond. They're already bonding over their horror. Yeah, because Ashi was just
kind of like pop into like the quote unquote like lobby, all just kind of like, what just happened?
Yeah, because Ashi was just like, as soon as she told them what she was there for, she didn't say anything except counting each of the kills that she makes.
And you're just like 5, 17.
Yep. So that's the last thing that a lot of them heard. Just 1, 2, 3, as they just run away.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Alright, let me find... Alright, we never did make a token for her, did we?
Sure we did.
No, I mean like one that can be pasted.
Alright, hold on, let me pause. There. There you go. Hum. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. So, small, or some sort of small female tabaxi shows up there and speaks up. Greetings. My name is Pelican Source to New Skies. I'm the Divine Champion of Phoenix, the Ashen Vindicator, and I'm here to pull a fast one over those encamped here. She points candidly at Ashi. Do your best, won't you, hero? Is Ashi... Yeah. Is Ashi just like, huh? Ollie in chat, like... Now, run your sword into the ground. As she walks up to Ashi. Now she just kind of processes for a moment before just doing as stabbing it in the ground. Okay.
And you didn't notice that she then holds out her poleaxe to you.
Kind of gingerly takes it.
So,
thank you.
And once you do, you return back to normal. And she like brings, like
alright,
a hand to her lips in like a kind of like gesture.
Gotcha.
Before then, effectively putting her hand on like the blade of your sword, and just kind of like leaning against it. And when you do, time returns.
Nice. Alright, so we're back to my usual sheet then.
Nope. Not yet.
Okay, I was gonna say, because you said to more normal.
Yeah, but not for long.
Cool.
Let me find this. Where is it? Yeah, pause while we fucking find this.
Alright.
So, now holding the... What you quickly realize as you touch it, this is Divine Spark. And you're like... You recall that there's a new new goddess in the pantheons, which is Phoenix, the goddess of fire, rebirth, and redemption. And you realize that you're holding her Divine Spark right now.
Wow. This is a Divine Spark. He just kind of looks into it like, are you in there right now? Wow, this is...
Yeah, you have this big, pretty gnarly looking poleaxe.
That's amazing.
Well, that pelican just kind of like gives you a quick wink. Before then, the colors of life around you return, and these two people come out of the tents and like
Hehehe.
look around. So you know, it's the first one looks to be a Krenti, and just full plate armor, and he like looks around. What is this commotion going on out here? And then he's like stops and looks around because oh yeah, and the area all in front of you just charred, like all of it just fiery doom.
Yep.
And you notice the high elf with them is wearing
Interesting.
some rather peculiar robes, and it looks kind of flashy, although something about her seems off.
Aw.
Whereas the man is very straightforward, you can tell exactly what he is.
Sorry, am I repeating that last part again? Someone's talking to me.
Let me complete what they're doing. So that person. And that person.
Okay.
And you can tell at a glance that these are most definitely divine champions.
Interesting.
However, there was only supposed to be one here.
So,
Yeah, there was only supposed to be one, but there's clearly two.
so Ashi just mentally goes to Leonidas. I take it plans changed? When there only supposed to be one, not two?
I have a sneaking suspicion that this was a trap.
Well, what isn't?
You can always hear the smile in his voice, though a trap for whom?
I'm not exactly a spider, but I sure know how to fight back.
Double check. Ning. So, the woman then speaks up with a bit of a soft voice. It is just as Umberlease expected. They wouldn't notice and engage. And with that, the man just like shoots a little wide grin at both of you. So, which of you is responsible for this?
Ashi just glares at them
I
without
see
even
the
moving.
divine champion of the goddess of fire and the hero of fire, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Ashi's just gonna remain quiet, not say a word, because something seems to be happening, judging by Pelican's actions. So it's like, I don't know what's the right thing to say here. She's not gonna.
Pelican is gonna try to convince them. Alright, she did this.
Yeah. That would be I, Pelican speaks. So sorry about the mess. But you know how it is.
So the man, like, kind of readies a stance, though. The woman holds out a hand towards him. She is lying. It was the other. Pelican just kind of like purses her lips, like, they saw through it.
Hey.
And she simply says,
Alright. Let's see. Evil goddess, by the way. Holly. So, yeah, this one's troublesome. Oh, an evil bitch, you said that on there. Sorry. My reading comprehension is a 1 right now. Nah. Yeah, you did.
she didn't say that.
Yeah, Pelican can just... So, seeing as you are aware of the situation, are you prepared for the consequences, should you wish to engage her?
So the two kind of like pause at that before sharing a glance. The man did speak up. What are you getting at?
So, what to play here?
The woman then speaks up after that. It matters not. The question is, are you prepared for the consequences? For what you have done. She says that looking right at Ashi.
This isn't a game of know you. Ashi speaks up. This has been a long time coming.
She then kind of just smirks at that. I didn't expect you all to bite so regularly. Should we have driven away that little witch? So you're like, oh, this was planned to get your attention.
Alright. Well, consider our tensions peaked. So let Ashi respond.
1 second.
Uh-huh.
I need to get shit that I forgot to write down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hamla.
Well, pause while I get the shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so upon her saying that, she then kind of takes the staff that she has from her bag and then holds it up. Queen of the depths, goddess of oceans, Umberly, your champion requires your aid. And then immediately after that, this guy then speaks up. Lord of Flames, God of Fire, Causes, your champion requires your aid. Bloop and bloop.
Yeah. So that's the first time I'm actually seeing a champion transformation, suffice to say.
Yeah, and you watch as they just get washed over with the white glow of divine power as their size increases considerably. And they both ready their weapons towards you. Ashi, roll initiative.
Alrighty. Here we go then. 25. Divine initiative.
Essentially, you're
25. I assume I'm using stat block thing.
Yep, I'm just.
10 again. 10 again.
Fuck it. looking for a fight against fire.
So that's the same.
And if I could just fucking concentrate long enough to do something.
Alright. So seeing this happen, she just mentally goes, Ether should trump the divine power, right? In a normal scuffle, that Umberly champion would probably wipe the floor with me, but...
Well, you hear, in your mind, Leonidas. Well, you still don't particularly like water and cold attacks based off of divine power, though you have your own method, because two can play this game. You didn't hear, like, clicking of his tongue, and you just kind of, you know, imagine him wagging his finger, as he's done a few times now.
Yeah.
Because they have made a very big mistake. They assume that the divine champion of Phoenix has helped you. However, she is not. And... Alright, so... with the two of you prepared to engage you, Falcon just kind of waltzes away. And we begin. Top of the round. Ashi.
Interesting. Oh yeah. No, I'm the boss. And this is a hopeless boss
As
fight.
soon as you do that, you feel a surge of ether just wash through you. And as your manifestation of the mind returns, and you have all your resources restored.
Yeah.
He can't make you all big and powerful, but he can bring your resources back. You know, it's only fair, considering two divine champions operating in divine champion mode.
Yes. But the cost reductions are retained,
They're
correct?
still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that happened is all the resources you expended has been returned, other than flame charges.
Yep. They were at 0 anyway, so... that is not a problem. Hold on.
Spørsmål.
Ja?
Har du drivet og forsynt deg med smultriser?
Nei, jeg har ikke tatt noen smultringer på noen uker, tror jeg.
Nei, ikke gjør det.
Ok,
For at det skal spares til Marina kommer.
ok. Jeg hadde
Du
ikke...
får ikke lov å ta noe.
Skjønner. Alright, there you go. Yeah.
And Pelican just kind of like moves over there out of the way. You notice as you transform with your manifestation of the mind, they're both kind of taken aback at this because they weren't expecting this.
So which of us need to be prepared again? As she just dashes in. See, which of the two do I think... Yeah, he's the closest.
You just pull your sword out of the ground as you just toss the divine spark back to Pelican.
Yeah.
Well, the jig's up.
Yep. Suffice it to
You
say.
can tell at a glance that the man is a paladin. You're not familiar with the religious symbolism of his god, but considering that it's all over him with depictions of fire, yeah, that's definitely a paladin. And it's hard to say what the woman is, other than she's very clearly a spellcaster of some sort.
The divine champion, or paladin, would probably hurt the most, whereas the other woman could potentially be a cleric and heal.
That.
Yeah? About that?
He's in for a real fun surprise when he attacks you.
So I think I might actually just go up towards the higher one.
Because of paladin. So, his smites do radiant fire damage. You absorb radiant and fire damage.
Yeah, I'll just ignore him altogether and go for the woman.
So he literally can only attack you with basic attacks.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't know that.
So let's move in between the two and I'll Go right
So-
for the woman.
The man seems a little surprised that you just straight up ignore him. He looks offended and just kind of like sneers at you.
That is about 0, and
Do not so casually cast me aside as if I'm a mere trivial threat, woman.
this is gonna be a multi-attack. 12, 11, 10, 9. Don't even acknowledge him. My focus is on taking down the spellcaster, so let's say level slash to start with. After this, level. So 37 to hit.
So the woman's just seemingly just a bit surprised for just the briefest of moment, but very quickly braces herself as you approach her.
Yeah.
And that hits.
Nice. Okay.
Roll damage.
Yeah. So, ritual plus 13. This is now 5 flame charges if it matters. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. 3 of them are 4, so they explode again. 4. 3d4 e4. No, 4d4. And 2 of them explode again. 2d4 e4. Okay. So that's 51 plus 11 plus 13 mixed damage.
Alright, so as you approach her, she very quickly, begins a quick motion as a barrier of
Me too.
magic appears before here with kind of like a watery look to it. And when you recognize that is Blade Ward, but it's very clearly something more to it. So you push through it, and as your blade hits it, it just singes through and just evaporates the shield into just steam. And it doesn't slow you down at all. She's like, what? As your sword just slices into her. The man just kind of shouts, what manner of trickery is this? So yeah, she takes a total of what, 75?
Yeah, 75 mixed damage. Because I can't augment the piercing, the slashing piercing damage or anything. And she takes 2d10 plus 10 bleed. And that's... No, is that a meta roll? I forgot.
Yeah, technically, rolling for bleed would be meta.
So yeah, that's 19 bleed on her. So as soon as he do that, he says that without even looking at him. She goes, you people are in no position to speak on trickery.
Alright, so you notice that despite cutting into her, you don't get as good of an attack as you'd like to. And you realize that she's kind of resilient
Yeah.
and able to essentially withstand your attack a little bit.
Upstairs.
So you're just like,
Interesting.
someone has some powerful divine magic behind their defenses.
Alright.
Not that it matters too much.
Alright, upstanding slash. Upstanding citizen. That's a 42 to hit. And this is
So
now a
you're
critical
taking advantage of your momentum. You quickly swing around and just cudgel her with your sword. Like this blunted red energy just smacks into her side.
Yeah. And that's a plus 11 slash bludgeon, whatever. 52. I guess it's 52 pierce. or blood or whatever, and plus 3 burn, and then there's another d4 coming up. 57 makes damage. "14 flame charges obtained." Yeah. And this is reduced to 10. So it should be 5 at this point. I've just been forgetting to use it. Pretty sure. Okay.
I forgot to mention that as soon as this began, the space around you is enclosed off by dark energy that seems a little cloudy.
Does it look to be our doing or their doing?
Definitely they're doing.
Well, little they don't know. Did they know? I'm not trapped in there with them. They're trapped in there with me.
So you have no idea what this is, but it's clearly a barrier to prevent you from escaping. So you're not concerned.
And spear. To add some burn. Fucking, if I could type correctly. I know, just copy rather. There you go. Boop. Spear. That's a 41 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 3d4.
So this is your third attack, right?
Yes.
Alright, what is the damage of your second attack?
57. And that's another, that's 60-12 now, I believe.
So again, you just cudgel her with this attack, and she's just cannot stop your attack because she was not expecting you to just blast through her barrier like that.
Spear damage. Ooh, that's
What's the 3d4? It's 3d3.
oh, derp. Sorry. Roll it again. 3d3.
Yep.
Wait, it's on a 1, right?
It's on a 1.
Okay, let me re-roll that again then.
So that's a lot of extra damage.
Okay, let me re-roll that again.
12d12 plus 20d4.
20d4. 12d12. 30d4 plus 13. And, ooh, let's see, 160. There's a plus 3 plus d4. Plus 3 plus d4. Plus 3 plus d4. One, two, three. That's a lot of ones.
Suffice to say, the strongest synergizes with that blade very well.
Let's see, how many of d4s was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 d4. E4. Remove all of these here. Okay. Extra damage. And that's another 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus, I say plus 6 plus 2d4 e4 plus 6 plus 2d4 e4. There we go. Again, 219 plus 3 plus D4, E4. And the train stops. At long last.
So, as you see this fact that you kind of like 1-2 comboed her, and she's effectively just dazed from these hits because she was not ready to get hit so hard. So you take advantage of that, and you just thrust your sword straight into her side. And she just narrowly avoids getting impaled by this thing.
30 burn to her.
And so when you notice that the fire from your attack is not very effective at all, and she actually doesn't get any burn.
Oh, she doesn't.
No,
Okay.
the slicing up here is just as normal. You just kind of think, well, if only this fire was Phoenix fire, however, it's not.
Yep, indeed. Still loads a lot of charges.
She's not looking good after that.
Nice. I am well over halfway to max again. Do a little flourish. That's the 3 attacks I can make with the multi-attack.
So you just use the multi-attack.
Yeah, I use the multi-attack because it's only 5 charges and it's move.
No, so you used greater. In that case, you have 4 attacks. Also, did you add a plus 10
Yeah,
to each one of those?
To the damage?
Yeah, because each attack it gets a plus 10 to their attack roll and plus 10 to their bonus, or their damage roll.
No, I guess
Plus
I
10
read.
slashing.
Yeah, I guess I did that wrong.
So that'd be 30 more slashing damage because 3 attacks.
Okay. So plus 5 additional flame charges. Okay, so it's 3d12, 5d4 base, explode on 4, plus 23? Is it?
23 what?
On the damage.
From what?
I don't know. It says 13 for me right now. That's
Yeah,
what you
so it'd be 23. I already added it though.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I'm asking is for the copy paste. Let's see, and upstanding slash is at 0 now too, I think. And now I can use onrush as part of that.
Yep, because that's the 4th.
Yep, so we do that. So as soon as I do that, I just do a little flourish and just... Nothing personal, kid. Go behind her. I think I can do that, right?
Yeah, because you can onrush to any space within 5 to 10 feet of them, your choice.
Yep.
Or no, it's within 5 feet. So yeah, you could do that. So you just blur around her in just a streak of fire before just jumping up and just slashing down right into her back.
Does that mean I have advantage?
No, because she's not aware of you.
Onrush! That's a 42 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so let's see here. For every 10% of the target's maximum points are missing, add an additional 1d12. How many extra d12s do I add?
That would be 6.
So 9 d12. 34 plus 8, 23. On the rush! Okay, so that's...
Oh yeah, you also add 1d4. I forgot to add that. So that would be an additional 64.
Okay, so that's 97 plus 3 plus 6 and then plus 2d4 3d4 a4 because I rolled a thing there. And that's 112 plus 3 plus d4e4. Okay. 121 mixed damage. Suffice to say, I think I'm a max. But that's to be sure. 121 divided by 4, 30.
So she's just barely on her last leg after that attack, and as soon as it hits, you notice her form just kind of vanishes. He's in here banging. Hey kid, focus.
I just close my eyes.
And you realize she just moved to the ethereal plane and is moving away from you.
Attack of opportunity.
And you're just a chuckle in your mind. And she thinks he's safe on the ethereal plane.
That's gonna be... I've only used spear once this turn. Ooh, this is gonna be good.
So, yeah, she just moved the ethereal plane and just running the fuck away.
Did I get advantage because she's...
Creatures. No, because she's just running, so... He's just making an attack.
Yeah, so just a normal straight roll. Okay. Your prize spear! Well, I'm gonna use... one Valor to just kind of cinch the hit. With a advantage, there you go. The prize spear! That's a 45 to hit. And...
That hits.
Um...
So as she turns and begins to run away, you just take your weapon and just jab to where you know her to be. Which, on the material plane, just seems like you're just poking at just air. Though from the ethereal plane, you see that you stab right through her.
So as soon as it runs through, and she's probably like, Nani, how could this be? She's just like, maybe should have taken us a little more seriously.
Roll damage.
Okay. Okay, no extra
No
attacks.
extra.
No extra. She's lucky. So that's just the 3d12 plus this stuff. If I could copy correctly, that'd be nice. There we go. And 54 plus 22 from that. 76. And that was 5 attacks by me. So
So roll 5 instances of 1d4
yes.
for your greater split charge.
Yep, right, 5d4, that's 16.
Suffice to say, it's now active.
How's she looking? Did I manage to get her?
So, as you pierce right through her, she loses her focus and just kind of falls before returns to the material plane. She's not dead, but she's down.
Yeah, but she's out of the Octopath. Oh wait, no, she's there. Okay, good. So
She's back in the material plane.
gotcha.
After she was knocked unconscious, she returned. And you notice that the other Divine Champ kind of does a double take at this. What?
So yeah. Do I get a Valor for that because it's a conscious knocking book?
And what?
A Valor because I knocked her out.
Yes.
So as soon as that happens, I just kind of draw the blade out, and finally turn to address Mr. Crinty Man. It's like, all right, now for the loudmouth. She just says out loud.
So, his turn. He just kind of scoffs down at the woman. Weak. Before he reaches down and touches her with his hand, and divine energy washes over her. She heals for a lot.
Yeah. I don't suppose. No, I already used my reaction. Okay.
So she's back up to 100%.
Okay.
Lay on hands.
Yeah, that was lay on hands. Gotcha.
and then violent winds swirl around him for instantly dissipating, and then he turns to you with like a sneer as he just swings down at you, making
How many attacks?
4 attacks against you with his fucking giant greatsword.
Alright. Counter attacks incoming. 17, 13, 12, 14.
These would be an advantage, except he can't do that against you.
Nope. He doesn't know that though.
So, divine energy just washes over him and, centers into his blade as he goes to swing down at you. And you see within your mind's eye that this would be very hard to dodge. Under normal circumstances, because his blade moves fast, but not fast enough. Let's see, what did you roll?
Pretty good on 2 of them.
So, as he swings down at you real quick, you manage to catch his blade with your own and just throw it back. And he's just taken aback at just how strong you are as you just strong arm his weapon and push it away. And he almost loses balance, but manages to catch himself, but opens a large gap in his defense. Make a attack roll.
Alright, make 1 to start with. 31 to hit.
31 just misses.
Okay, AC 32.
So you go to slash towards him, and he manages to kind of duck out of the way and almost tumble to get away from you. For it then uses his momentum of standing up to make a wide slash at you from your right. Although again, with your weapon being so incredibly light, you just easily block it and knock it aside. Again, he's just looking at you like, what manner of monstrosity are you?
Fuck, I rolled the same thing again.
So again, you try to take a slash at him, but this guy's good. He allows his armor to take the larger blunt of the attack, and your attack doesn't quite get a piece of him. This guy's good. Really good.
I was just nice moves you got there.
So he just grits his teeth before then slashing straight across from your other side, taking advantage of his momentum. Though again, you just slap his blade out of the way with your own.
Counterattack 3. 32! There you go! The exact.
Just hits.
Yeah, the exact.
So this time, seeing that this guy knows what he's doing, you kind of lead your attack into where he would be moving, and just manage to get a good cut into him.
Okay, that's gonna be upstanding. Not upstanding. Yes, upstanding. Yes, because I have uses of that one left.
Yeah, because you used spear twice, I believe.
Yep. Upstanding damages. Nothing else to that one. And that's 38. Wow, these are sucky rolls, but thankfully the strongest.
Yeah, oh no, a 1. Anyway.
22 plus...
Those become max rolls.
9 plus 3d4 e4. Okay, 81 damage. 81.
So, as you swing at him with your sword, and just red energy just encompasses it as you just cudgel him into it, a wall of fire just kind of erupts around him. And there's a lot of force behind the fire. However, you just slice right through it like it's not even there. He's like, what? Ugh! As you just cudgel the side of him. put a nice dent into his armor.
But unfortunately for you, I know how to dance this dance too.
And he cannot mitigate that. Because, unlike Humberly's Divine Champion, he doesn't have water.
Haha. Yep. It's just flame versus flame, and mine burns the brightest, bitch.
So, taking advantage of this, he just, like, knocks you forward a bit, and then just comes down with a big overhand cleave into you. And you go to, like, block this, but he pushes through this and manages to cut into you.
Gotcha.
Like, right across your chest. And as it does, divine energy just begins to, like, swell into the cut, and, well, he did damage to you, but then you healed from it. So he did 0 damage.
Okay, so that's 5. Okay, so I lost 1 counter die. Oh no! Anyway, what about the last attack?
Yeah, he hit you, but the radiant damage from the smite healed you. So he did 0 damage.
Oh, was that the last attack then?
Yeah, that was his last attack.
Oh yeah, of course. Derp, I can count. So she just kind of goes, wags her finger, takes a leaf out of Leonidas' book.
This guy just looks at you like, what?
I thought grown-ups were supposed to be all measured and patient, right? Shows you that age does not come with wisdom.
Alright, let's see here.
She actually says that in character, by the way.
So, the other Divine Champion's turn. Who disappears before appearing on top of that tent. And you would be able to make an attack of opportunity, but you already used your reaction.
Yep, so I did. She also, she teleported, so she hasn't... But if she moves to do anything else, she takes 19 bleed. Oh wait, no, did he cleanse that from her?
Yes.
Yeah, never mind then.
He used all of his lay on hands on her.
Oh, she's freshly out. Okay.
Because you know paladins pretty well, considering you're in the company of a handful of them. So you know exactly what he did.
So this fellow right here is lawless. I had to do it for the pun.
Alright, let's see. Make 2 strength saves.
Alright,
As essentially, hold on, this guy would actually move back because he knows what's coming.
Is this a ranged attack roll, or what is it?
As essentially 2 massive walls of water form on either side of you, like right there and right there. Roll Arcana. And they both just crash into you.
Okay. Arcanan, let's see, that's... Non-Arcana. Just a plus. With a... It was 4. Arcana! 18.
So you recognize that those are both the tsunami spell.
Okay, so... Yeah, I don't think I have the thing in my kit to respond to that. Other than the strength saves.
Yeah, because you've already used your...
Yep, so... How many strength saves? 2?
2. And at disadvantage because of how she's doing it. Essentially, you're getting sandwiched by 2 waves at once.
Third eye doesn't apply here.
Oh, you can use it for that.
Yeah.
Although that would only apply to active effects.
Do
So like determination, etc., etc.
let's see. Do I have a determination? No, I do not. So no reason to do it. Strength saves. All right, 13 and 16. Hey. Somehow I don't think that's enough.
You have expertise in these.
Wait, did I look at the wrong mod? Oh yes, so I did. I
Yeah,
look.
you have a plus 10, but you also have expertise, so 2d10.
Oh yeah, derp. Let me roll that again. Sorry. 2d20 KL1 plus
You are strong in this form.
10 plus 2d10.
Yeah,
Yes. There you go. Actually, strength save. Derp. And again. 38 and...
yeah, another one.
Times by 2. 30. 38 and 30.
So you manage to strong it
The one.
stand firm very briefly, but you get knocked back as the other wave just crashes into you, and
Yeah, I
you
didn't
just
think
get
30 was enough.
just crushed against the side of the barrier in the bottom left.
Alrighty.
You are currently in a torrent of water that has just smooshed you against the thing.
Okay. Torrented.
Yeah, because the water won't be moving for another until essentially your next turn.
Alright. Good goodies.
She then holds a hand out towards you as lightning energy courses through it. And let's see. Damage.
Yep. No mitigation on that one, I don't believe. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, just making sure.
Well, you would take. Let's see.
Oh! I forgot momentum. Derp.
About what?
Momentum. It's been...
One turn.
Oh, that's only counting this encounter?
No, it's for each one because so essentially there was 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns.
It's been approximately 5 turns, I
You
think.
have a +3.
Plus 3. Okay. Does that affect anything with the strength save of 33?
No, because it doesn't increase saves. Increases damage and AC.
Oh, so it does.
Alright, so
Okay.
yeah, you take before
36.
reductions 136 cold damage.
But you said
But you reduce that by 50%.
136 divided
You
by...
know, said as this like crashes into you, you feel the chill just like wash through you. Yeah, you would be weak to this, hence why it hit so hard. But you reduce it by 50% because level 5.
So I think that's 60... No, that's the value. 36 minus 68.
68.
Okay, it is 68. Yeah, derp. Half is half.
So you take 68. Although then you feel as the energy becomes electrified around you. Make a con save.
Okay. Con. Expertise.
What do you want?
D20 plus 10 plus 2d10. Which is at expertise? 40.
So, as the lightning then courses through the water, you take, before reductions, 33 lightning damage.
Is that quartered or how does half then?
It's quartered because you succeeded and because 50%.
33 divided by first. If I can type 0.25, which is 33 minus 8. Or it is 8. It is 8. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Suffice to say, it's pretty clear that she has some very powerful water magic. And you notice it's salty. This is seawater.
Ew. She just kind of goes mentally. And then,
And back to top of the round, Aussie.
yep.
Your bonus increases by 1, and your turn.
Yeah. Yeah. 27. Let's see. Bonus.
Yeah,
4.
just as you suspected, this paladin is kind of powerless against you.
Yeah, just two Leonidas goes. Knew that one was bad news.
He's just kind of like, you just hear the grin in his voice. Well, they don't know exactly how the heroes work. They are merely aware of it based off of the knowledge that came from their gods, their patron deities. However, their patron deities do not know much about them. So they were not ready for this. They knew that they would be fighting someone who wields powerful fire magic. However, this ain't magic, as they're very quickly coming to learn.
Okay, plus. Need to make sure I put 10 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, so I'm not
More strength saves.
to
Tidal wave.
get out of the tidal wave. You mean?
Oh, tsunami.
I get out of the tsunami. Okay.
Oh, and let me double check the spell. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 strength saves. As you're just getting like tumbled around in there against the 2 opposing currents.
Okay, so then that's a 9. Though I don't think that matters. Yeah, it's not strong enough. That doesn't take my action, does it? It's just.
No.
I wonder.
So you are currently stuck inside of it.
Okay. That sucks. And I can't just. What were you gonna say?
Anyways, go on.
You were gonna say something.
Well, you go on first.
Yeah, I was gonna just ask if onrush could be a means to cheat this, but no.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so yeah, seeing that just like, which that sounds like, huh, and
Like, bro. I take it you're going after her.
Wait, I can use greater split as well, right? Because that's effectively the same, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I have So I have that counter, so there's gonna be a greater split coming this woman's way.
So you just fly through this water with a cloud of steam as you just burst out of it. And this area over here is heavily obscured.
Let's see. Also,
Just a wall of steam billows out.
yeah. Also, to make I'm just checking. The greater multi-attack does not reduce its red magic cost each time you use it.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so then, yeah, that's good to know. It would be a...
Alright, so you have technically all of your action.
Yeah. So just suddenly, woof, appear right before her.
Ashi,
Yes. That is a... Fuck, if I could just concentrate.
player wisdom check, go.
Player wisdom check, 1d100? No.
Wink. I'll say is take a closer look at your abilities.
Well, I could use horizontal.
No, look at your abilities. Read the attack.
Yeah.
What it does precisely.
Greater split vertical. You can charge within 5 feet of the target before delivering a brutal downward cleave with all your might, dealing devastating damage to the target and inflicting with a hinder condition to the end of their next turn. Yes, which would be good because it limits her actions economy. The attack cannot deal critical damage, and its damage roll is the exclusion of focus ether static. However, it also automatically hits a target creature, and short of a turn delay being the damage of this attack is absolute, which means I could use focused ether.
That is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I'm gonna do when I'm done. So yeah, focused ether. Okay, so that's... That's 5... It's 5 charges. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Or can I use flame charges to this? Yes, I probably can, right? No, I can't, so it's 5. 4.
So roll the damage dice twice, and then add them together.
Okay, so 12d12 plus 39 plus bonus is 4 plus 20d4. So I can just do a multi-roll,
Essentially, The
right?
strongest exception does not apply to this attack.
Okay, got it.
Because the damage is absolute. What you roll is precisely what you do.
Gotcha. So I can just do a multi-roll here, right? And it doesn't use explode, I don't believe.
Yeah, you multi-roll, do the same thing twice.
Okay.
Well, minus the modifier.
Oh, minus the modifier, okay.
Yeah, because this is the... essentially minus,
30 series of 5, Branish, 39 minus 4. Minus 39 minus 4, yeah? So 289, is that it? I think so.
So this time, with you coming up on her, a barrier of ice forms around her and encases her. However, you cut through it like it's not even there, and just slash into her. And she is currently dying in the block of ice.
Ha 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 ha.
So you just kind of like whip your blade, and just the blood from her just splats on the tent.
Now, where were we?
So you're
And I get a valor? Yeah. Now, where were we? Just kind of nonchalantly turns to
the
me.
guy like sneers at you. What manner of monstrosity are you?
That's rather cruel to say, don't you think?
He just kind of like growls in response to that. He's angry. Well, that's your action and bonus action.
Yep. So the only thing I can do is use my free action. Which I don't think I will. Not yet. Not yet. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to be like... I'm just... move over towards them. At a very leisurely pace.
So he then moves up to meet you and just makes 4 attacks at you.
Okay. Counted as Argo. 4 d10 plus 10. No, not d20. d10 plus 10. Come on! Okay, that's a fun one. Hehehe. Abundance max.
So as he like makes a hard cleave down at you, you once again just knock his weapon away and expose an opening in his guard.
Let's see, this would be a level slash coming up. So 2 key points, 14. And I guess it should probably be in a separate thing. Because it's a lot easier to do. Okay, there we go. Much better.
Just
Level.
shove my desk thing out of your
47.
way there, Knob.
47 to hit. And
So you, as your blade connects with him, a wall of fire just torrents out at him and just washes over you and does nothing. Actually feels a little refreshing. If you were hurt, you would not be hurt anymore.
she just kind of gives some. Yeah, I was hurt, so I'm back to normal.
Yeah, so that definitely fully heals you.
So I just kind of as I punish it.
He
No.
just looks miffed, just in absolute disbelief as the fire fades and you look better before the fire happened.
She just kind of gives him a look and goes, "You're not paying attention, or you're going senile already."
So he just snarls at you before again he slashes
I haven't rolled damage, by the way.
brutally at you.
I haven't rolled damage as I just go on and immediately just go cleave on him. And damage, if I could focus. There you go.
Yeah, so let me do that.
Level damage.
You find he's not able to mitigate you at all.
Let's see. 59 plus 11 plus.
And you notice that his armor is very clearly imbued with divine power
Let's-
of whatever his god is of fire, but your attacks just treat it like it may as well be tinfoil.
80
It's almost like it's not even there.
plus 3 plus d4 e4. Okay, that's the total damage that I deal with this attack, and 2d10 plus 10 bleed upon this fucker. 19, and I assume that yeah, attacks you make with the greater splits do not count for. Yeah, they don't. So this is the first one that matters. D4.
Oh, yeah, another thing, you don't get flame charges for greater splits.
No, not that it
You
mattered
don't
because I was
get
already on
anything
that.
from them.
Yep, I figured as much. Not that it mattered because I was already at full, I think.
Yeah, just for we should put that in there. You get no vid or flame charges from greater splits.
You gain You gain no VID or flame charges from these attacks. There you go.
Yeah, and then effectively after that really nasty horizontal, and yeah, so essentially the strongest and whatnot doesn't apply to that either. It's like I want to see what this does if it applies. Yes, damage. Like okay, that doesn't apply.
Yeah, gotcha.
That was a test.
Gotcha.
Suffice to say, it hurts.
Suffice to say, indeed. So all three of my things no longer cost any flame charges. So yeah.
So yeah, you can use them
for free. This guy is gonna have a fun time against me, isn't he?
This guy just slashes down at you like kind of wildly.
Did a 13
intuition.
Roll intuition? Okay.
Right, no, roll insight.
Insight, okay. D20 plus 2d10 plus 3, 2 plus. Where's my thing? There you go.
Oh yeah, his previous smite would have been fire, not radiant.
Not that it matters.
I was just like, wait, he would have done this.
23 because
it seems a little shaken after that.
Yeah, this prideful fool picked on the wrong kitten, finding that he is basically like a 2-year-old trying to fight against a boxer, a heavyweight boxer.
Yeah, you are immediately reminded of what Maria said.
What?
That the heroes of their elements, and because they're powered by possibility, trump the gods of those elements. Granted, they're not intended to fight against them. They're essentially intended to fight alongside each other. But they have the power to effectively stand against tyrannical gods, if need be. Well, this guy is finding out the hard way how that works.
Yeah. Alrighty. So does the second attack hit or what?
So he cleaves down at you, and you catch his blade, and he pushes into you to try to overpower you, but you manage to just barely win the struggle and knock his blade away.
As soon as I go and I make another attack, let's see, this is gonna be... It's gonna be upstanding slash... What are you gonna do? Yeah! Upstanding. 40 to hit. I do believe that hits. I'm not crit on this one yet. Even once. It's amazing. So that's more damage. Okay, no explode, no anything, just pure damage. And as soon as I whirl around and do an upwards cleave, an uppercut against his side, I just kind of stop for a moment and start laughing. What? Are you afraid of little old me? Come on!
He didn't say anything.
I thought you were supposed to be the big and strong divine champion. Whatever happened to that? I'm just gonna give him my very small grin. I see. Just gonna ominously chuckle at that.
So yeah, roll damage or
Yeah.
roll attack.
Yeah, I will. So another attack.
Well, this is the second attack.
Yeah, this is the second.
Win.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
the
already roll attack? Sorry, I'm doing.
Yeah. I already rolled attack. Now I'll roll damage, and then I do upwards cleave. That's that's 58 mixed damage to him.
Which he cannot mitigate because Your fire is unstoppable.
Yeah. Also, he had
The
19
reason why
bleed.
The other one can mitigate it is because she has divine power of water.
Yes. Also, he had 19 bleed previously, so he takes.
He takes that twice. So what would be the total after 2 bleeds? 2
That's-
bleeds.
Let's see, it's 19,
After 2 bleed, Chazu.
18, 17, 16, 15. Alright, so then it's 19 and then 15.
29.
If I could fucking type that would be amazing.
Yeah,
And
he's not looking so great after that.
12. He's at 12 bleed right now. And as he's about to make another attack against me, I just kind of wags a finger at him. Good, you're learning.
It just like makes a really quick thrust at you. Although with this, you just step aside.
Yeah, I rolled I rolled a 20, so I'm not gonna attack you.
Just easily just step out of the way, knowing precisely where he's going to go. You step out of the way and just cut down right across his back as he moves past you.
Can I make another upstanding slash?
Have you done it twice yet?
No, just once.
Alright, so yes.
Upstanding 2. That's definitely a crit. That's a natural 19. I crit on 13 on 14s now.
Yep. Roll critical damage.
Let's see. So let's see. 24 36? Oh wait, no. Is it I have the Leonidas thing or I need to check. It's been a while.
What? What are you trying to do?
It's a question of whether I add the maximum or I roll the double the amount of dice like Leonidas does, because I forgot if I have that thing.
Critical damage is applied first.
So yeah, as normal.
So anything extra you rolled does not go to your critical
5,
damage.
10, 15, 20. So plus 20.
Essentially, you do the damage plus critical damage, and then anything after that.
That's 109 damage, and this as I step to the side, I'm just again wagging the finger. Didn't I tell you? You need to focus in the fight. Useless words and sounds is just gonna get you killed. As I then move around and poof, whack him. For 109 damage.
So you just cut across his shoulder and back with this attack and just sear into him. And he like grabs at his shoulder inside. He's like, ugh. And he looks furious and roll inside.
I'm humbling him so bad. Let's see, 3 plus 2 plus 2d10. 32 insight.
You notice he's starting to panic. And he just slashes just wildly at you now. And you easily just knock it out of the way. His technique is crumbling.
Really, your form is horrid. Come on, didn't they train you better than this?
Yeah, he's a divine champion of a very, very, very powerful fire god. And
You're a divine.
Just bullying him like a high schooler bullying a grade schooler.
Who are you the divine champion of? Let's see. The goddess of tea?
The goddess of meat and drink.
Yeah, she just kind of like, who are you the divine champion of? The goddess of tea and crumpets?
He doesn't respond. He's just kind of fighting on instinct at this point.
Let's see, this,
He failed a morale check. However, there's nowhere to run.
Yeah.
So he has no choice but.
He made one more attack against me, and I rolled a 15. On the counter die.
What'd you roll again?
15 on the last attack.
Yeah, and you just easily swat this out of the way.
Oh
I
my.
kind of feel for him because this is incredibly one-sided.
Yeah, I do feel bad for him. I'm just putting on a performance to really get him.
Because, yeah, because as Leonidas said, this is all for show.
Precisely. So I'm hammering it in. I'm infuriating him. I'm terrifying him, attacking him psychologically. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so fuck if I can. To the side. There you go. And I used upstanding slash. I've used have I used level slash twice? No, I have not. Or I can just do. I can't use upstanding again. I'll use spare. Spear! That's a 42 to hit.
Did I say that is?
And how many attacks have I just made? 2, 3, 4. So that's 3d4. 6. I have. No, I'm 1 off from Greatest Split. Well, she doesn't know the reasons they're there. They're enemies on the other side of the war. She doesn't know this guy and the fact that he's a loudmouth. But he's just looking like a mewling kitten right now in front of a much bigger cat. It's kind of weird. Anyway, spear damage. Roll 3d3. Does he get? Doesn't get the point. Does he get the point? He does not get the point. Unfortunately, he does not get the point. So, spare damage. And that's another 3 plus d4, e4. And that's another 3 plus d4, e4. And that's another d4, e4. Could we get it again? If I could, yeah, type it correctly. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, and that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extra. I forgot to apply burn for all the other iterations. 12 plus 9 is 21. And then there was the other one. The other one was 5. 26. I'm stunning 2. I don't think I had it for the other attack. And 31 burn, I do believe. And this burn was supposed to be 19, 15, 11. I forgot to do that. 11 bleed. Okay.
So, as this guy makes his other attack, and you just knock it out of the way, you just slash through as you just pierced to him, and manage to just cut through him and his side, and he just kind of like falls over, currently dying.
Alright. It's a pretty appropriate time for Ammonia to go night-night now.
You know, it's very well timed on her part of dying.
And I get Valor. Nice. Let's see, I get weapon XP, I do believe. For that one.
Is it a natural 20? Because you only get those on naturals.
Oh, okay, in that case, no.
Because it's too easy to get.
Okay, in that case, no. Gotcha. Gotcha. As she just looks at that for a moment and then sighs. kind of with a little flourish to wipe the blood off the blade.
So it just splatters on the ground beside you. And we shall take a short break while I fix something. So, you then notice appear off to your right, both Leonidas and Oriana.
And that's 14.
And then Leonidas, you see, kind of like take a coin, out of like his gi, like looks to the dude, then looks to the woman, and flips the coin. And, catches it, like smacks it on the back of his palm. And he looks towards then at the guy. And we have a winner. He holds out his hand, which causes the sword that the man has to fly to Leonidas, which he catches. And then he kind of like tosses the weapon to the north, and as it does, a giant torrent of fire engulfs the northern half of the room.
So she just leans back a little bit and crosses her arms. Looks in that direction.
And as the fire fades, a towering figure stands there.
Hey there. Hey.
So Leonidas then turns in his direction before Oriana actually speaks. You have knowingly broken several rules set in place by Lady Orderama regarding the rules pertaining to transportation of teleportation of the magical nature. While technically speaking, Umberlee's Divine Champion is also responsible. However, she was merely exploiting an opportunity presented by you and your Divine Champion. Casa just kind of sneers at her, but just doesn't say anything. And then she then continues. I need you to... There we go. So upon that, she then says, I can fucking find the right tab. There we go. She then points a finger at him. And for that, you will take responsibility for these transgressions. She then looks to you, Ashi. Ashi of Mercy, destroy him. Ashi, roll initiative.
Alright. Yep.
And you once again feel ether surge within you.
Oh
and
my
at
gosh.
that, Leonidas grins. Using a perfectly ordinary mortal as an extension of my will. This is so much fun. The god then kind of gets on guard at that point.
Jesus.
Hachi, top of the round.
Yep, suffice to say, I got a nat 20. Jesus, like, holy crap. Azashi just kind of walks over towards him. Sorry it had to be this way, but you made your bed, sir. And yeah.
Alright, and you are also under the effects of this.
Let's see here. Red magic is back at max. Key points is back at max 2. Flame charges. Are they still at max, or because I haven't used them yet?
Well, they're at whatever they were at.
Yeah.
You're under the effect of that.
Unstoppable and certain level beings, her damage is absolute. Yeah. She just kind of steps.
And you've seen something about this guy as you look up at him. This guy's part fire elemental.
Yeah.
You recognize that this is a fire elemental that ascended to godhood, but he's still part fire elemental.
Yeah.
So he's in for a bad time.
Yeah, because I have bonuses to that. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Ashi, roll spot. See you notice on the
D20 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2d10 spot. Let's see, that 17, because I don't think the strongest applies to ability checks, does it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, in that case it's
Well, essentially, if it's combat related.
which it is, so
Let's see what this is.
28.
So, you notice something. When Leonidas flipped the coin, that was a two-headed coin.
Yeah.
In other words, this encounter's rigged. Which makes you suspect that this was the goal all along.
Gotcha. Where the hell is the thing that I wanna... Advantage on attack rolls. Yes. Advantage on
Well,
everything.
she doesn't know this. You guys would know that this is this dude's proxy.
Yep, she would not. So as she just walks up towards him. Sorry, but you made your bed. So kindly get out of this world. And then she's
So
gonna...
despite him just sneering at you, he doesn't say anything. Roll insight.
Yep. Plus 3 plus 2d10 plus 2. Insight me again. 36.
It's pretty easy to tell at a glance that he's not saying anything because his pride won't allow you the satisfaction.
And take this as a gift. As she is gonna go up and attack him.
So he's fucking pissed, but he's not saying anything.
Let's see here, we're gonna do a... I don't have to use multi-attack for this one, as I'm just gonna go right on ahead and use We're gonna go upstanding slash.
Also, don't forget to roll 1d4 for each attack that you made after you chopped Ice Lady.
I think I already did that. I think I already did that. I think I already did that. Right? I'm pretty sure I already did that. But if you're sure. 3D.
No, I'm trying to find it.
Well, if you're sure. I might have...
Did you do it after each one?
I tend to do it after a volley. So...
Because
I'm not certain.
One?
I should have labeled it differently. It's up to you. Shall I roll? Should I roll?
I'm looking. I'm only seeing one instance of a d4. Yeah, out of all your attacks against him, you only did it once.
Then 3d4. Yep, I have... Suffice to say, I needed one. I'm at greater split now. So I can use greater split vertical line against him now. And so I do that. But I'm gonna use focused. I'm gonna use focused aim. Not focused aim. Focus ether. So that's 4 charges of red magic. Where's my red magic? There we go. So that's
Also, increase all the damage by 50% because fire element.
12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have the roll because it's guaranteed a hit?
No, you don't need to roll damage.
I rolled to hit, yeah.
Well, actually, no. You roll to crit.
It doesn't deal critical damage, though.
That's right, it doesn't crit. So yeah, just roll damage.
Okay, so let's see. So we do this twice for that one. It doesn't explode, so I had to move that one. Yeah,
Yeah, essentially, damage is as is.
so that's 109 total damage on that attack. And increased by 33%, you said?
50%.
50%, so...
That isn't the damage roll for this attack.
It isn't?
Take a look again. No, this is greater split. That's what it would be if you weren't in this form.
Oh, pfft. I completely
I'm like, what are you doing?
Sorry.
109. I'm pretty sure the minimum damage is higher than that.
Sorry, I just didn't think. I just did copy paste. There you go. 39 plus 20d4. Derp. Since I neglected to add the thing, I just
Well, you didn't even roll the right dice.
Yep. I neglected to add the copy paste, so I just derped on that one. Okay, so let's try that again. Focused ether, I think. Yeah, focused ether applies.
Yeah, focus ether is the only thing that can affect.
There you go. So 356, and sorry, yeah.
And increase that by 50%.
356 times 1.5. 534 damage.
So, you just kind of leap up and just slash at this guy, carrying your momentum, and your blade just goes through him like butter. You get very little resistance. And as you do, it just singes through him, and just white, like, it's a substance of just white, splatters down across where you caught him to the ground.
Huh?
Suffice to say, he could not stop that. He certainly tried, but it just, you went right through his fire like it wasn't even there.
Alright. So, I can't use Action Surge in this form, right? Right. Since it's not part of the stat block or anything.
Well, you're not an apothecary yet.
Okay, in that case, yeah. Like, violent Action Surge, do it again. Violent winds swirl around me before instantly dissipating, as they say. E has been used, so... oh boy. So with that done... it's gonna be 3 attacks, or... no. This is gonna be greater multi-attack.
Yeah, so... roll your tackles.
Which is...
One of each one.
that which is 5 charges. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Also, I would like to use my free action to regain some charges of before I did it, which is D4. I do believe it's D4, D3 now, D3, D3 of red magic. 2. I regain 2. This is now back at 0. And I have 6 uses of red magic. Okay, so I haven't used Upstanding Slash. So yeah, we start with Upstanding Slash. At advantage. Upstanding, that's actually a 41 to hit.
And 41 hits.
2 damage, Ch.1. No. Alrighty. Nice. Now I'm gonna roll the other attacks because I can do that. And let's see. Spear.
You know, level 5 of this doesn't mess around.
Suffice to say. Spear! That's a...
Yeah, I made this in consideration that you're going to be apothecary shortly after.
yeah, I gotcha. So,
But this is essentially a test of just how bad it can be.
yeah. Does 38 hit?
38 just hits.
38? Okay. AC 38. Hey. And... I'll roll a 3d3 right here just so I know. Okay, so that's one instance. And then third is going to be a level slash. Level 46 a hit, that hits, and then finally on rush. .42 to hit.
And that hits.
Okay, so now to roll that. Yeah, now to roll all of the damage out there. Let's see, was the upstanding slash a crit? It was a 12. No, it was not. Unfortunately. So first we do...
What, are you out of Valor?
No, I haven't used Valor yet. I have not. I could have, but I didn't. Upstanding damage. 54 plus 11 plus 3, 6, 9 plus 3d4 e4
We're gonna need to find if there's a command that makes, like a 1
Yeah.
that you can turn it into something.
Yep, that would be useful. 3 plus d4, a4. Okay.
Now times that by 50.
91 plus 3 plus d4 again. Oh my gosh, we're doing this again. D4. Okay, 101.
Well, that's easy. It's 50. So yeah, that deals 150 damage. Just once again, you just kind of leap up and slash across his leg, like up to his side, just reaching his abdomen before, taking your attack through. And once again, just white essence just splatters on the ground and all around you.
So then spear.
You're like, oh, this is god blood.
She just kind of suppresses or wins at that one. And then spear, which is 6d12 and 10d4. Spear damage. Okay, and that's 102 plus 3, 3, 6, 9, 12 plus 12 plus 4d4e4. The train continues. Hey Cossus, how are you liking yourself? E3 plus d4. We're doing this again. 3 plus d4 again.
Yeah.
And we're doing this again. Holy.
Unstoppable, or the strongest is kind of disgusting.
Oh
with
my
fire
fucking
damage.
god. This keeps on exploding!
Yeah, you have a 50% chance of maxing it and doing it again.
Oh my gosh, this is silly. This is silly. For fuck's sake! Okay, there you go. 148.
I'll increase that by 50%.
Ah, okay. 1.5 spirit damage. Attack 2. 222. File damage on that one. Like, holy fuck. I'm just
Oh,
uh-huh.
yeah, he's not looking too good after that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that I'm not gonna be maxed by the end of this because Jesus. Flare trying to just fuck. So okay, and then there was the level slash.
Yeah, it's like Five said, that this isn't a boss fight for Ashi. This is Ashi's boss fight.
Level slash damage. Okay, and that's 60 plus 11 plus. Yeah, that's just that. That's that damage. Didn't explode anymore. And 2d10 plus 10 bleed. 28 bleed if it matters.
It does not apply to him because he does not bleed conventionally.
Does he burn? Or no?
No, he does not burn. You do fire damage against him, but burn does not apply.
Okay, so yeah, that makes things very easy. Otherwise, I had to count a lot of d4s. And then finally, onrush. How many d12s? How do I
You
add?
need to increase that by 50% to 71.
Oh, derp. 71 plus, or times 1.5. There you go. Level slash damage attack 3. 106. Okay, now we do onrush. And how many
And
d4s
that
do I?
is 4 additional. Or not 4, 5.
7, 8. So 8d12 onrush damage.
Because he's about at half-ish.
Alright, so that's 87 plus 3, 6, 9, 12 plus 44e4. Here we go again. Let's see how long the train can last. Once more. 1, 7 plus 3 plus d4, e4. Here it comes again. The train, the choo-choo train is gonna run into you.
Yeah, the fire damage might be considerable.
I forgot to add the fucking 11, whatever. Extra 1. So it's... $111 plus 3 plus 2. And then times that 1.5. 174 onrush damage. Suffice to say, I'm a max charges. I was looking after that. Other than being below half.
Alright. So, that ends your turn.
That's my bonus action, standard action, action surge. How do I think that he's been watching? He's been watching what's happened to his
Yeah.
Although, see, I didn't bait. Like he hasn't been on the scene yet, has he? No, he hasn't been here, so he doesn't know what I can do. So, seeing that, I'm just gonna turn away and walk. I'm just gonna walk over here.
So as you move away, a blade of fire forms in his hand, which he then slashes down at you.
Slishy. That's now a different.
Seeing exactly where this is going, you just kind of step aside as it just smashes into the ground next to you.
15. As I bait it. I roll a 15. Is that enough to make another attack against him?
So, as he goes to attack you, and you go to, like, beat the attack, his movements are a bit too quick for you to really, intercept the attack, but he completely misses.
Okay. So she doesn't. So seeing that happens, she just walks back to where she was, turns and points a finger at him. So you, unlike your champion, can fight.
So, with that,
What did you say?
so that ends your turn then.
Yes, it does.
So, he just like growls with like a roar as fire begins to just swirl around him. Before then engulfing him and then jet out. And the entire space around you is just bathed in fire. Like, very intense fire.
Okay.
So, for you, it's just kind of like a gust of wind. And when the fire is down,
I'm just look.
everything in the room
Huh?
is gone.
So as like.
And you and Leonardo and Oriana.
So as I come back into view, you just sees Asha looking at her nails for a sec.
He just like, how can this be?
So just
I am the Fire Lord. I am the greatest Ifrit in the plane of fire.
so
Can you, a mere mortal, stand against the greatest fires of the cosmos?
so Ashi's just looking at her nails for a second, and then from her position, kind of turns her gaze up at him.
It's because he's a god that you can't.
Yeah. So
If you were normal Ifriti, that wouldn't work.
Yep. So yeah, she just looks at him, kind of from a downcast gaze as she just in an even tone of voice says, "Who do you think I am? Just tell me, humor me."
He just sneers at you, and that's the end of his turn because that was a full round.
Yeah, and as he doesn't say anything, Ashi just sighs. You really should have done your research before coming here.
And he just doesn't say anything at that.
Get a little intimidation of that one to see how... to see if that affects him in the slightest. Like, to make myself look even more imposing. Is that allowed? Banban?
What?
I was asking if I could roll intimidation.
You just roll intimidation.
Yep, I'm gonna use 2 points of inspiration because hey, I don't use them for much else. To auto crit that one and get let's see, what's my intimidation? It's +3, so it's a total 23. Hey hey. Because I don't have proficiency or anything of the sort.
Yeah, so he seems unmoved by it, but at the same time, he seems to get a little angry that you'd have the audacity to try to intimidate him.
Just flashes him a grin. Like I said.
You must not have been here, Fives. Essentially, what Oriana said is that the only reason Umberlee's Divine Champion was even able to come here was because of him. So essentially, that's why. So you take responsibility for this, and the responsibility for this is his proxy gets his essence dispersed.
Yep.
Yeah. So she's guilty in the sense that she knew she wasn't supposed to do it, but she wouldn't have been able to do it if this guy didn't allow it. So she's like, okay, you take the fall for it.
Yep. So, yeah. At least I get to make speed in this one. I just wanted to do it. Makes it feel cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah, Ashi's turn, because full round action.
Like I said, this is gonna hurt. And, let's see, that costs 1 instance of, if I could, there you go, let me scroll.
And bot, bleh.
Yep. Free action, convert everything back. 2 charges regained, so I technically only get 1 because I have to pay the piper at the paper. So there we go. 5. Oh yeah, now I need to roll 4d4. And I made more attacks, but not like it matters. I have greater split back.
It's balanced.
Indeed it is. You see, so he is below half at the very least, since
Yes,
my own rush.
He is below half.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use greater split again. Greater split vertical. Because it's gonna hurt him real bad. 0, 6, 5. And it's gonna hit for a lot of damage. Greater the split. Focused because I really want him to hurt. Focus ether. 4-3. That's 337, which is increased. By half, 505 damage. For that one. How's it looking after the yet?
Alright, let's see here.
Oh, that's 3. Never mind. Not 2. Okay, hello.
So he is not looking good after this slash that just digs into him. You just cleave into him just like butter as it just goes through him seamlessly. And his essence just splatters out all around you and directly onto you. That was a nasty gash.
Suffice it to say.
Oh, he's not looking good. He's not.
So I should just kind of sigh. You know, maybe if you grovel and ask for forgiveness, we'll be inclined to offer you leniency.
Oriana then speaks up. No, we will not.
She kind of turns in the side gaze towards him. Well, at least it will. Well, at least it would be appropriate here, but hey, you're the boss.
You can tell why her expression just is largely kind of, you know, neutral. You can tell by her body language and the fact that she's gripping onto Leonidas' hair like really hard. She's clearly pissed.
Yeah. And for the record, I was referring to the fact that it would be appropriate of him to grovel and beg for
Oh,
forgiveness.
yeah, it would be. Yeah, I get what you said there. Just like, suffice to say, she has like supreme power outside of, you know, eternity level beings in the cosmos. So for somebody to snub her is like walking up to King and just saying "fuck you."
Yeah, you believe?
Off.
Yeah.
It's like, excuse me?
It would be the least thing that he could do, at least. But yeah, you're the boss. There you go. And that ends my... Well, I'm gonna make him work for it. What?
Oriana's just like, Grr.
Yeah, yeah. That would end my turn, but I'm just gonna make him work for it. As I'm just gonna walk over here. I'm not even gonna run, I'm just gonna walk over here. Oop.
So that ends your turn.
Yeah, just walk over there, turn around and face him.
So, seeing as fire's not working, a massive blade of metal just forms in his hand. It's kind of like an off kind of light blue. Metal looks unfamiliar to you. And he just like slashes down at you with 5 really powerful attacks.
5 attacks? Okay. Let's see, where's my... I'm gonna paste this if I can find it. There we go. So 5 instances of that. Ugh, when I was on that one. But 18, 13, 11, 17, 19.
So the first attack, you catch the blade, and he's kind of taken aback at the fact that you stopped the attack. And you don't budge. And you just kind of like push forward and just knock his blade away.
This is going to be an upstanding slash.
So yeah, you kind of move forward because technically he's out
Wait.
of range.
Wait. Do I get advantage on this because of elemental, the counter dice?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, this is a fire elemental, so technically anything offense related
I just
would
realized
be an
that.
advantage.
Yeah, upstanding. Counterattack 1. That's, suffice to say, that's not a crit, but it's additional 36 plus 9, 45. That does hit, I believe. Let me roll those again. Those counter die.
Well, it wouldn't have hit, but his AC has been lowered, so it does.
Alright, so 5d10 plus 10, do that again. Okay, so no others, but I dodged the natural one. Cool. 4, 3, 5, 15. Okay, so that's so it's 18.
So you
13.
are once again reminded with your destiny of fire that you hold supremacy over fire elementals. Because while this guy may be a god, he's still partially elemental. So therefore, that applies. So you're able to just stop this guy's attack with ease.
Here's a free lesson.
Overpower
Yeah,
him.
here's a free lesson for you. The reason I have this blade. I have supremacy over you.
With that, he just sneers at you and swings at you again really quick. And with each attack he makes against you, he just cleaves at you wildly, and you just knock it aside as if it's some amateur trying to hit you.
So all 3 of those,
All 5 attacks
yeah, I found this.
miss.
Okay, so
And you're countered because he's rolling at disadvantage against you.
So let's see. So that's an additional 4 because I already rolled the first attack. 40 counter attacks.
Yeah, suffice to say, the heroes are not intended to fight gods, but they can if they
Let's see.
need to.
Let's see. I've already used level slash, so this one will have to be a. Yeah, I can't use that one. So that's a. It's 2 spears, 2 level slashes, and 2 spear. Oh yeah, spear. Level slash.
Yeah, those all miss.
On rush. Spear. So spear. And so upstanding. Spear. Level slash.
Because level slash can
On.
only be used once per turn.
Oh, it's only one?
Round.
Yeah. It's only once per turn. Did I use it this turn? I don't think I did. No, I didn't.
Well, no, because you're
Ace
this is
greatest
during
split.
his turn.
Yep.
So technically, it works just like sneak attack.
Yeah, gotcha. So upstanding coming up, which is not a crit. It's just 3d12 plus that. I'm gonna get the bot again.
I got it.
Okay, good. So upstanding. Jeezums. 62 plus 9 plus 3d4 84. Jeezums, this is just silly. I love it, but it's silly. E4. No! Wait, no. Fuck, I did it wrong. Sorry. 75 plus 6 plus 2d4 e4. There you go. Now I did it correctly. Okay. 90. 45. Quick maths. Took 1. 135. Now
So
spear.
after you attack into him with this attack, he's really not looking good now.
See, so that's then 3d3, so technically 63 here. 63. And that's 1 instance. No. There you go. 6, 10d4 plus 4. Spear 1. I don't even think I need to roll damage for all of these, but let's see. 106 plus 3, 6, 9, 12, 12, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5d, 4a4. With an incredibly high probability of exploding. Jeezums. This prideful bastard. 6 plus 2d.
Well, he didn't take Amber seriously.
Yeah, I know.
So Amber's like, hey, Oriana, go warn him.
Yep, I know. I know
So
it.
this little girl in this little witch outfit's like, you better go back and stop what you're doing. Everyone
There you go.
blows her off.
Yep, I know.
I'm telling my little brother on you. But this is like, what?
Yep.
Nobody bullies my sister but me.
I know. It's just kind of hilarious, just how badly he screwed himself over, and those two champions. This is not even a fight. All right, so that's 253 damage.
What's this? You spear into him and you just like run across the long side of him and jump up with your attack and just cleave a big part of his side. It just splatters out.
Does that disperse him? Does that disperse him? Or is he
And
still...
this is a proxy.
If it disperses him, I'd like to add one thing.
And so as you cut through, his form begins to like become unstable.
Yeah, I'd like to add one thing.
Because he's the proxy cannot use the
Yes.
mythic thing that makes him super strong again. That's a True God exclusive.
Yeah, so I run him through the spear, as she would. Just kind of dump on top of her sword, so that she can kind of look up at him, glare at him. Just like, wherever you go, remember this, and then just create a fountain.
So, as this attack just cuts him through, and his energy disperses, Leonidas kind of comments, well, you know what they say about sending a message, right?
Just kind of
You're
walk.
gonna send a message, make it loud enough so everybody hears it.
Yep, it's kind of that was kind of the plan. And mentally, she goes to Leonidas. Ugh, I feel icky after all that.
And so, as the barrier falls, there's just ash where you were, just
Angos, like, I like to think myself a pretty decent actress. I got nothing in Rosalia, though.
Needham gives a shrug. Well, if anything, this will serve the point that gods should stay out of your way, because it's not their job to engage with you all. They have other affairs to attend to. Oriana Kid gives like a quick nod at that. I also noticed that all these guys down here are gone.
Yep. So,
Send back to where they came. Send back.
so,
Maybe slight PTSD about shifters.
so just kind of put your arms behind her back and behind her head. Like, so, did I do okay? How was my work performance?
He gives a big thumbs up. Perfect.
Well, that's good to hear.
Suffice to say, I am fairly certain with a reasonable degree of confidence that Amber's warnings will not be ignored again.
That's It's really great.
So then your form just kind of fades off.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Token.
not to send you back. He like snaps his finger, and you just find yourself back
Oh,
where you were in the hallway. In the short fell in.
yeah. She was like, what was she? Somewhere here, I think. Roughly.
And that concludes Ashi's little things.
Yeah, mini session pick up from, I believe, Luan.
So now we continue with Luan.
The reign of the proudest dragons ever across the multiverse.